So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen out there. I hope you are fit and fine. So, without any further ado, let's get started. I want to make you meet Miss Poojan Gupta. So, without any further ado, let me hand over mic to Poojan. So, Poojan, keep it close to your mouth,
Okay.
okay? So, say hi to our viewers.
Hi, I'm Poojan Gupta. I hail from Jaipur,
Keep it
Rajasthan.
close. Hmm. Now, introduce yourself.
I hail from Jaipur, Rajasthan. Recently, I have completed my master's from Shantiniketan. My father, Mr. Vinod Kumar Gupta, he's a business person, and my mother, Mrs. Pushpa Gupta, she's a homemaker. If I talk about my hobbies, I'm fond of traveling and photography. I want to witness myself as a renowned art practitioner. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's about my introduction.
So, Poojan, what are you up to? What do you do actually? So, could you please tell our viewers? And speak loudly.
So, by profession,
Hmm.
I
You can talk to me
am
as well, yeah.
okay. So, by profession, I am a visual art practitioner and a photography. I have
Hmm.
been practicing visual art from the past 6.5 years
Hmm.
and photography for approximate 4 to 5 years.
Hmm.
So, in the long term, I want to create works of art
Hmm.
that can lead the viewers to
Hmm.
question actually
Hmm.
the possibilities of the real world,
Hmm.
because I feel art has a power
Hmm.
to make noticeable what you might go unnoticed.
Hmm.
So that's why I am like I feel confident when I work, and I through my work the people get influenced, and
Hmm.
the works can persuade their thinking
Hmm.
in a different way,
Hmm.
so that they can see the regular or the visible, and
Hmm.
that question their how to see actually,
Hmm.
then question their ordinary understanding of their
Hmm.
perceptions. So yes.
So you just told you would like to become art practitioner, right? So what is basically art, fine arts according to you? Because our viewers don't know. So please enlighten us.
So fine arts is basically a area of field where you have to be very creative.
Hmm.
It's not any theoretical aspect.
Hmm.
It's like you are conveying any message via a visual, via a graphic,
Hmm.
irrespective of the words.
Hmm.
Your artwork should be efficient to convey your meaning.
Hmm.
It could be differ from person to person,
Hmm.
because everyone has their different life and they are different sort of thinking they are being, because everyone is nurtured through in a different environment. So
Hmm.
it depends, a person can perceive a work
Hmm.
of art in a
Hmm.
different way.
Hmm.
For instance, if there is a painting of Leonardo da Vinci,
Hmm.
so a person might see that painting in a different way,
Hmm.
rather to be a person from art field that he can witness that painting in a different way.
Hmm.
So as it is already said,
Hmm.
that beauty lies in the eye of beholder, so it depends on person to person. So
Hmm.
fine arts is all about creating work of art, and it do have different genre. For instance, you can do painting, drawing, scribblings, sculptures. It could be an installation, and now these days a new art form has emerged, such as new media, where you can create a work of art using different technological
Hmm.
advancements
Hmm.
and using equipments such
Hmm.
as video art and animations and
Hmm.
cinematography. If we see the films from like our past, like years back, they are not much into enriched with the animations. But if we see now the Hollywood movies, and even to a great extent Bollywood movies,
Hmm.
the cinematography and the animation of the movies are more improved,
Hmm.
and it is because due to this new media
Hmm.
emergency. And I think we are experiencing art in our day to day life. If you are organizing your plate,
Hmm.
like the way you place chapati or sabzi
Hmm.
in or your plate,
Hmm.
it's just you are designing your plate the way you want.
Hmm.
So we are unconsciously doing and are indulging in creating art
Hmm.
every day, but we never thought art as it is art. Yeah.
Okay. So, as far as my information is concerned, you are looking forward to go abroad for your further studies.
Yes.
So, please tell us.
So,
What are the channels by which you have to go through?
as I have already mentioned, that I have completed a master's from India, but now to explore more in the field, I want to have a global experience.
Hmm.
For the same, I am looking forward for another master's from UK because I feel UK is the cultural hub of
Hmm.
art
Hmm.
where I can experience
Speak loudly.
where I can experience more the blooming city,
Hmm.
the blooming scenario of
Hmm.
the contemporary art practice,
So, how many
which
universities have been shortlisted by your side?
I'm thinking to apply for 6 to 7 universities as
Hmm.
for now.
As for now.
So I have completed the application for 3 to 4 universities,
Hmm.
and still results are awaited.
And now, what is the hurdle?
So the main hurdle is like how, because the structure the universities are having are quite different from
Hmm.
our Indian education
Hmm.
system. So sometime I got hampered with designing my
Portfolios and all
portfolios
that.
and all sort of things because they have different requirements, and each university have a unique set of requirement you have to fulfill because they are very strict when it comes to you know related to the application process.
Hmm.
You should be very systematic and precise because
Hmm.
they have even the word counts
Hmm.
on you have to stick in to.
Hmm.
You have to be very precise, very structured in the way you represent yourself, because the way you are representing your documents represents you in person, because they are not here to see us in person.
Hmm.
So it totally depends on your documents. So yes, I'm working on my documents to to apply for the university.
So, what do you do in your spare time?
As I am very much passionate for photography, so I just take my and grab my camera and walk around either on streets or home and capture the unusuals which my eye find interesting.
Hmm.
I like capturing moments.
And what
So
about your genre? Bollywood movies or Hollywood movies?
actually, I don't.
You're not into movies.
No, I'm
So,
not a
are you
movie
into books?
person. I am into books which, which give me information about us as a person, about how a human mind works, how what we are doing, that are quite informative as a person.
Hmm.
So I'm not into that hypothetical sort of stories or movies. I
Hmm.
want because I'm a pragmatic person.
Okay.
So I seek for information which is realistic and
Hmm.
not the hypothetical or fictional or any
Fictitious.
yes, fictitious or any criminal or
Hmm.
these sort of era. This is not my cup of tea.
If I would ask, which country you would like to go if you ever get a chance, and why?
Definitely, there is not any single in my list. I would definitely like to explore
No, that is
as
which is very
much.
something special country which is in your wish list. That this country I have to visit anyhow before going
It
to heaven.
can be France and UK because I have a couple of reasons for same. Firstly, I want to witness the art scenario, as I have already remarked
Hmm.
before, that I have to witness their culture. I have to witness all the renowned museums specific in that country, and not also I'll exploring the cuisines and the lifestyle, but my main concern is to explore the rich art history of their country. To I have already read that. I'm already familiar with the informations and scenario, but I want to experience that in person.
So who are you aficionado of?
I that those are not specific, but I like the works from the Art Pavera movement.
Hmm.
I
Art
like
Pavera, where it is?
that is an art movement that was in early 20th century,
Hmm.
where the artists explored the commonplace materials, and
Yes.
I am very much fascinated how they implemented those materials in their practice.
Hmm. And what's your favorite cuisine?
My favorite cuisine is Rajma Chawal
Why?
because I feel like I feel on top of the world when I have that specifically if it is cooked
Cooked
by
by
my mother's
mother.
hand, and not I never I didn't remember that whether I have like eat rajma chawal any in restaurants or any dhaba before. I
Okay.
only want that rajma chawal from my cooked by my mother's hand, because I think along with the ingredients and taste there is an essence of her love, so which is more important for me.
So when is your IELTS speaking exam now?
My IELTS speaking exam is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yes.
So I wish you a best of luck for IELTS exam, and I know you're gonna rock. So that's all for today. So that's Miss Poojan, super fluent Poojan. Thanks for listening to me so carefully. Thank you very much.